Food Allergy Nation, I am Caroline Fleur, and today I'm going to give you my top 10 list of important words or phrases that I use regularly to help explain food allergies and our predicament to people outside of the food allergy community. Thanks for joining. Let's get into it. It's really hard to explain this all-consuming, complicated illness that people don't understand without rambling or ranting or over-explaining, because people can only listen for so long. They already don't understand a lot of it. So I've learned to be more concise, and I've had some success with a handful of words that I use regularly because they are short, sweet, and to the point without being overbearing, without over-explaining, and hopefully can bridge the understanding between our community and others. But as always, remember, I'm not giving medical advice or legal advice, and the video is not promotional. Okay, let's get into it. Phrase number 5. It's one word that I use a lot, and I've heard other people use it in other areas, so I think it's pretty common but very effective. Useful. I've learned that if I use the term useful, it doesn't have any emotion attached to it. Useful has no blame. It doesn't seem subjective, even though it actually is subjective. It doesn't seem as subjective as other ways you can say the same thing. I could say, it's not important. Well, that feels very subjective, and someone might argue with me and say, it is important. I could say, that is a waste of my time. Well, someone might argue with me and say that I don't think it's a waste of your time. I do it all the time, and I'm glad I do it. It's pointless. That's almost condescending to the other person. What you're suggesting has no point to it. I'll try to stay away from that word, but just saying that's not useful, removing the blame, removing the emotion has helped me get the point across, and I have yet to have anyone argue with me and say, oh, yes, it is useful. No one wants to not be of use. If someone has an overly judgmental view of people with food allergies, it's not useful to get into an argument with them. It's not going to do anything, right? That'll just make matters worse. So it's not of use, it's not useful. Thanks for being here to listen to my top 10 words and phrases that I use when I'm navigating the food allergy world and trying to share with people who are not a part of our community. I hope it's helped you to look at your own surroundings and come up with some useful phrases of your own that can help make your life easier and get your point across as concisely as possible. If you have your own expressions or words that have made your life easier, put them in the comment section below so that we can all learn from them. And if you haven't clicked subscribe yet, please click that subscribe button because it helps me so much to know that there are people out there listening and watching and learning. So good luck, be safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.